Well, welcome back, everyone, to Oh That's Hot, our Fun United Way of North Central Iowa campaign, where we get to interview community members here in our area that have a significant impact in our area while having a little bit of fun, eating some hot wings, and for your enjoyment and pleasure watching us go through a little bit of pain. So today we have Will Symonds here from up at Curry's Asa Abloy, and also one of our Mason City councilmen. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you fill your time with?
Well, right now I've got 2 young kids, so that is what fills our time. Running to and from daycare. We do music class with them on Thursday nights. Shout out Kids Make Music.
Great place.
Yes. So that's mostly what we do now, is just like investing into the kids. But outside of kids, I got work. I'm a sysadmin over at Curry/Asa Abloy, and as you noted, a member of the City Council. So making sure that I'm prepared for council meetings and doing what I can to serve the citizens. For fun things, before having kids, I liked to act at the community theater, and I helped out at Stebbins sometimes, running, trying to stay active, things like that. And then, man, you got kids, but kids take up all your time, man.
It's a lot of fun.
Work, kids, sleep, repeat.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to have some adult time here. We won't have the kids join us for that. Good. So with that, we'll get into it. How does it sound?
Looking forward to it.
All right, let's get into our first sauce. For our first one, we have crema matcha, which is a really nice sauce. This, honestly, it's been my favorite this season. It's got all the good smoky bits to it without a lot of heat. So it's a great one to start out with. So I'll let you have first honors here. If you want to go ahead and load up your first wing.
Yeah, buddy.
So you, I know you've talked that you are kind of a fan of hot sauces, that
yes.
you've enjoyed exploring some different ones. And so when it comes to hot sauces, like what are the things that are your favorites here? We'll apply a little bit and then...
So get it all.
Yeah.
Right,
make sure. Yeah, we don't want to go. I'm making sure I get as much of this as I can.
Yes, sir.
Like I said.
All right, here we go.
All right, ready?
Ready.
Get in there.
Cheers. This is some good stuff, man. You're right.
Yeah, I've already ordered bottles of it. So, Will, tell me a little bit. You work within our local government. Mm-hmm. What inspired you to do that? Because I sense that a lot of times people might have a family member that's done it in the past, or there's something about their community that they really care about.
Yep.
But yeah, I've really enjoyed getting to know you a little bit. But can you talk a little bit why you wanted to get into local government in the first place?
The biggest piece was sooner the idea of like if you're gonna criticize about how something is happening, you better be willing to get in and help fix it. So that was a big piece. I felt like there were some things that I felt could have been done better. Not necessarily that they were wrong, but that they could have been done better.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, well, if I'm gonna come up with suggestions, I better be willing to hop in and help.
That's great.
So I ran and I learned a lot even when campaigning, and I've learned a ton even since being on the council.
Yeah. So what's been so far your favorite memory of getting to serve? Like, is there anything that stands out to you?
The thing that first comes to mind is the groundbreaking for this hotel. It's been
a little time coming, as I imagine.
Lord, yes, we have had this hotel on the top of our list of things to get done the entire time I've been on the council. It's been 8 years. The referendum for doing the Renaissance project was on the same ballot as me the first time I ran.
Wow.
And I was like, man, we've got to get this thing done.
So that has to feel really good that like one of those initial things, you getting to see things come to completion.
Yes.
That, like to actually see them and knowing that it's not your company that's building them, but it's got to be fun to see partnerships work out.
Yes.
That's great. All right. Well, guess what? We're on to wing 2 here. This one is our Passiflora Fire. This one is actually, we were talking earlier a little bit travels from Honduras. Okay. So we were talking about some of those Caribbean islands. Some Scotch bonnet peppers, a little more heat to this one. So so let's add a little more. You ready for a little extra sauce on this one?
Let's do it.
Okay. And by the way, shout out to our friends over at RibCrib for donating the wings today. Mm-hmm. They are just amazing every time. They hold the sauce so well. It's great to have partners like them. You've been in Mason City since, when did you guys move here?
I moved to Mason City when I moved here, 2013, I think.
But you mentioned you grew up in Rockwell.
I grew up in Rockwell, yes.
You've been in the area for a long time. Mm-hmm. What would you say is like the biggest strength of our community, our North Iowa area? What have you noticed in your time growing up here and from a childhood all the way through now leading in a councilman role? Like what have been the things that you've noticed as our biggest strength?
I would say the biggest strength is the community, that people in times of need or tragedy, people come together, and they put others before themselves and really do what they can to fix a wrong. I know when the floods happened in 2008, people really banded together to help out their neighbors.
Yeah.
I'd say that's our biggest strength.
Yeah, it is neat to see people rally. I think, especially, we don't like to go through hard things, but oftentimes in hard times you get to kind of see the true nature. And I think you're right. It's really evident that people step up when there's a time of need. And so, yeah, it's a pretty cool place to live.
I agree.
All right, well, you survived the first 2. We're on to number 3 here. We're going to stick with the island theme a little bit. This is Tropical Amarillo. This has a little bit of pineapple and mango and some curry, very Caribbean like type flavors. Tell me what you think. Let's get into it.
All right, man.
You want a little extra?
Yes.
I noticed that you really enjoyed the extra.
We gotta go big, man.
We gotta give everybody a show, right?
Yes.
All right.
Give the people what they pay for.
Let's see what we got here. Lots of fruity notes in this one.
The curry really, I feel like the curry comes a little bit after.
Yeah, it's
that curry flavor.
It's kind of a nice relief almost. It seems it does build a little bit as it goes, but it has some nice sweet bit, and then it kind of just is nice mellow through there. But yeah, it'll build as we go here. So, United Way supports a lot of families in our area. This past year, I think that through United Way programs, we affected a little over 30,000 people across North Central Iowa, about 1 in 4 people. Lots of causes, lots of great nonprofits in the areas that we partner with. What's a cause or an organization here in our community that you would like to give a little shout out to, that you see the work they're doing and you're just like, man, that's really important to our community or our area?
So I think Friends of the Family. I think if we're talking not United Way, I mean, United Way does a ton.
All the way, right?
Yes, yes. But I think Friends of the Family they do a lot with the homeless in the area, and I think that they are a good counterpart or partner, I guess, in that venture of helping with those who don't have a place to sleep at night. That they can help the community, I'll say, with meeting some of those needs and going out and doing the meals and doing some of the censuses. So shout out Friends of the Family.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think that's a part that I wasn't familiar with is how much those people are doing that work out in the community. They're not just waiting for people to come to them, but they're really trying to go out and make sure that people's needs are being met, and if they can find them, or what do they need and what can they help out with? Because there's such a variety of different things. It's not just ever one thing with somebody who's experiencing homelessness or a lack of housing, is that oftentimes it's case by case. And so having those unique people, and again, shout out to all of our nonprofits, all of our partner agencies. They're great, but yeah, they do fantastic work over there.
Yes, thank you to all. Yeah, I felt kind of bad because like, man, there's so many good ones, but that one with excuse me, with the government shutdown and the suspension of SNAP aid and just meeting some of those needs. That's what was top of mind.
Yeah, no, that's a great cause. All right, well, we've made it past halfway. It's going to get a little more serious now. I know we talked about hot sauces, and you've done Da Bomb previously, but the older version. And so all I can say is this is going to be an experience.
Yes.
And let's try to get through it together. How's that sound?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, we're going to... Oh, I think I got more on mine now. All right.
Got it all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so bad every time.
Yep.
All right.
It's better. It's better than when I did it in like 2019 or something.
Just wait. It gets worse.
Yep.
All right. So kind of a silly question, but which is harder, eating these wings so far or a 4-hour zoning meeting?
I'm gonna go with the wings, man.
Do you think the wings are a little harder than the zoning meetings?
Right. The zoning meetings are at least interesting.
Okay.
The Da Bomb is not.
No, it's not interesting at all. It's just unrelenting. Yep.
This one though doesn't taste as bad as the old one, at least.
Not so much that gasoline flavor, like you poured lighter fluid in your mouth. Yeah, no, this one just will ruin your tongue. And so I'm going to give you a question talk so you can really experience it.
Okay, I'm ready.
If you could magically fix one city problem tomorrow, anything, what would it be? No restriction on funds, no. What would be the thing that you would tackle if you could?
Citizen engagement.
Yeah?
That we have so many people who don't know what's happening.
Be very careful with your fingers near your eyes too there. Sorry.
Yep. I've been trying to be careful of going like this.
Okay.
They don't know what's happening in the city. They don't understand what's happening. And they don't talk to us. So we don't know what they want. So that oh my gosh, my fingers are tingling.
It's no joke.
That I think that would be what I'd fix if we could get more good citizen involvement.
Yeah.
Of saying, hey, we'd really like to see this in the city, or this would improve This would make people want to move here. This makes me proud to live here. Things like that.
Yeah. There's definitely something about like being in a community and then also being its biggest advocate too, right? Like, and there are plenty of challenges in every city, and we want to accomplish those. And there are restrictions or things that we can't do, whether it's financial restrictions or maybe there's some red tape to cut through. But I do think it's one of those things that if you can be an advocate for your city, like we talked about, it's one thing to talk about changes you want to do, but actually to step into that role.
Yes.
That we need more and more of that in our area. So no, that's a great idea. Well, we've made it all the way to the final wing. Before we get into this, though, one question and one shout out. Okay. Again, thanks to our friends here at Servpro who have kind of put on this whole show for us. They're great partners. They do a lot in the community, giving back. They were just at our kids' coat drive, helping give out coats to kids. And a big shout out to Jonathan over there, who is producing all this and making us look. I don't know if good is the right thing, but he's capturing every possible moment and angle that we're going through this. So a fun question, then a serious one. Fun question. Symonds, great name. Oh, no. More of a Richard Symonds or a Gene Simmons fan? Are we going Kiss or are we going aerobics exercise? Like,
oh no. So I'm going to go Richard Symonds.
Okay.
Because of him, I don't know if you saw him on Whose Line Is It Anyway? But he killed it.
Oh, just great in the moment, isn't he?
Yes. So I'm going to go Richard. He just seems like a fun dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Or is he dead? So seemed like
he did pass away. Okay. But we
R.I.P.
We can always appreciate Richard Simmons' enthusiasm. Speaking of enthusiasm, we have put plenty of sauce on this, but it is kind of tradition.
It's soaked in
to put a little extra. So if you're game, you ready to put a little extra on this? Okay.
Also, note to everybody watching this.
Yes.
Nate and I have not drank anything this whole time.
Nope.
There's milk in this cup. We haven't drank any of it. So take that, Chief Brinkley, and anyone else who has or will do this. We're setting this bar high, man.
All right. You ready?
Cheers.
Okay. Best of luck.
Yeah, buddy. Here we go. Aha.
Right away.
Push on through.
I got that right onto my lips, and I
Yep.
didn't mean to, and I know what that's going to do.
Yep.
So,
All right, so you told me earlier you're going to do what I do.
yep.
So we're going for round 2, man.
Oh my God.
Yep, we're doing it.
All right. Well, while we're applying this and
yep.
suffering, we talked a little bit about hoping that people get active in our community. These things, and we both have young kids.
Yes.
So 40, 50 years from now, what do you hope that your impact is for your kids when they look back at your service and your time of working? Like, what do you want to stand out to them? So, other than you really enjoyed hot sauce and you were a glutton for punishment.
What am I going to hope that they see about my time of service?
Yeah, just overall, just your impact. What kind of impact do you want to leave behind that your kids are going to think, man, my dad served as a councilman, but also was active in our community and things like that. But what do you want to be the lasting thing for them to think about you?
I hope that my kids see, good Lord, see that I served and I loved people. And that my time, good gravy.
It's awful.
It is.
And you set us up that we can't have milk now.
Nope. We're pushing through, man.
Okay.
I hope that my kids and all these people see that I served and I loved well, and that it was evident in the way that I voted and that I suggested any kind of policy or anything like that. Good gravy. My hands are tingling. You can, just
you said to go back for seconds.
I know. We did it, man. We showed off to everyone else.
We sure did. So thanks again for being here.
Yes.
Thanks again for representing us in our community and doing all that work behind the scenes. Thanks again for also being supportive of United Way and helping us fundraise as part of our campaign this season. Thanks again to RibCrib. Even though I'm looking at that, I've never wanted to drink a glass of milk so bad in my life.
There's nothing stopping you.
No, we're going to get all the way through it. But again, thank you to you for your time and energy, and really appreciate your support, man.
Hey, thanks for having me here. I'm so thankful for you, for United Way, for the service that you all do for the community. Thanks for everybody who is watching this. Thank you for everybody who donated and gave us a reason to do this.
Yeah. Well, until next time, we'll do this again next week.
Yeah, buddy.
Thanks again.